If you have a Chase credit card and you want to increase your credit limit without harming your credit score, listen up. In the past, if you wanted to increase your credit limit, Chase would do a hard pull which affected your credit score by a few points. This obviously discouraged people from requesting a credit limit increase because for a lot of us, it was way better to just get a new credit card. Well, those days are over, my friends, because Chase is now only doing soft pulls for credit limit increases. I personally reached out to customer service to make sure this was 100% legit, and it totally is. So I tested it on myself and I got a mind-blowing credit limit increase on my Chase Freedom Unlimited. So in this video, I want to show you how to easily increase your Chase card's credit limit and potentially triple it, as well as some tips on how to increase your chances of getting approved for a credit limit increase. Now, there are 4 main ways you can request a credit limit increase. One way is by simply calling the number in the back of your Chase card and requesting one if you don't mind talking on the phone. Another way is by going to the Chase website, logging into your account, clicking on your card, selecting more, account services, and then request a credit limit increase. You can also go on the Chase mobile app, log into your account, select the Chase card you want to request a credit limit increase on, tap manage account, then select request a credit limit increase, and you'll be able to see pre-approved credit limit increase offers for your Chase cards. Now, these methods have worked for some people, but others have gotten a pop-up saying a credit limit increase isn't available for this card right now. If this happens, the other way you can request a credit limit increase through the Chase mobile app is by going to the homepage, selecting the profile and settings icon, and then secure message center. After that, select new message, choose the last option, I have a question about one of my accounts, then choose the third option, account inquiry, and then send us a message. In this box, let them know you'd like to request a credit limit increase, and if you've had the card for a while and you always pay on time, make sure to mention that so they take that into consideration. Under that, write, will this result in a hard pull or a soft pull, just to be sure, and then add the following information because they're going to ask for it anyway. First, employment status. Here just add employed, unemployed, self-employed, or whichever other fits. Total gross annual income. This is what you earn or you expect to earn, which includes full-time, part-time, internships or seasonal jobs, self-employment, interest or dividends, investments, retirement, social security benefits, and public assistance. You can also include money that someone else deposits regularly into your account, for example, your parents or your partner, and you can include child support or maintenance income you receive if you want to. Now, keep in mind that income is an important factor that lenders consider when deciding whether or not to increase a person's credit limit. In general, lenders prefer to extend credit to people who have a stable high income and who demonstrate the ability to repay debt. So if you have a higher income, lenders may be more willing to increase your credit limit because they will see you as a lower risk borrower, so make sure to include all the income you earn or plan on earning. Having said that, income is not the only factor that lenders look at, and other factors such as your credit score, payment history, debt to income ratio, and how often you use your credit card or its limit may play a role in their decision as well. Personally, I always pay my credit cards on time so that lenders see that I'm able to handle my lines of credit, in other words, the money they lend me, and whenever I go to request a credit limit increase, I always try to update my income by adding new money I'm making or money I plan on making. So essentially, just use your credit cards frequently on at least 5 transactions per month because credit card companies like that always pay on time and in full, and whenever you request a credit limit increase, make sure to update your income if it applies because again, how much you make matters. As long as you do all these things and you maintain a good relationship with credit card companies, your credit limit increase request should almost always get approved. At least that's been the case for me. Next, you'll need to add your annual non-taxable income if it applies, your monthly housing payment amount if it applies, and you're also going to need to tell them the total credit limit you're requesting, so your current credit limit plus the amount you want. For example, if your current limit is $5,000 and you want an extra $10,000, you'd put your total credit limit as $15,000 and so on. Anyways, you can use the format example on the screen and add your answers to make your message easier to read, so feel free to pause the video if you like. Once you send over that information, they'll reply with a decision within 1 to 2 days, which will look like this, letting you know that they've received your request, and if your request is approved, your new credit line will be viewable on chase.com or through the mobile app. You may also get a counter offer like this one and a letter by mail explaining why they didn't approve the full increase. And if your request is declined, you'll get a letter within 10 business days to the address listed on your account providing details of their decision. Now, I was able to increase the credit limit on my Chase Freedom Unlimited from $6,500 to $21,000 by doing this, which honestly blew my mind. For reference, I've had this credit card for over 2 years now. I always pay on time, which is something I mentioned when I requested my credit limit increase. My credit utilization on this card never passes 10%, my credit score is 750 plus, and my income is 70K plus. So because my income has increased, I've always paid on time, and I've had the card for so long, I decided to ask for more than triple my previous credit limit, and luckily they approved me for what I asked for, which was an extra $14,500 to boost my credit limit to $21,000. Now honestly, I requested a credit limit increase because I wanted to increase my overall credit limit across all my cards, which thanks to this is now over $150,000, so that in the future, if I want to use any of my credit cards, my credit utilization will barely be affected. For those who don't know, credit utilization makes up 30% of your credit score. The lower your credit utilization, the better it is for your credit score, and one way to quickly lower your utilization is by increasing your credit limit, which is exactly what I did here. I also like the idea of having access to a larger overall credit limit in case of emergencies, which was the second reason why I asked for so much. I also want to mention that just because you got a credit limit increase doesn't mean you should spend that full amount or anything close to that. The point of getting one is to help maintain a low credit utilization rate, have access to more money in case of an emergency, and it may also help you get additional credit in the future, which is a win-win. I know the minute I got approved for a high credit limit card, banks began offering me bigger lines of credit left and right, so what I'm trying to say here is please use this as a tool, not a debt magnet. So there you have it, peeps. Let me know if you try this out, whether or not your limits get increased and by how much, or anything else you want really. And if you made it this far into the video, comment the word Chase so I know who my loyal besties are. And if you're interested in great credit card offers or earning some extra cash back plus $30 with Rakuten after you spend $30, make sure to check out the links down in the description. It's the best way to help support the channel. I love you guys. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you don't miss out on any future uploads. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to watch these other ones next. Okay, bye now.